So this is kind of interesting. I actually never knew that Peach had a sleeping animation in this game, because I just took a break. I stepped away long enough for it to actually come into play. But that's a really cool detail. Again, never would have guessed. I bet Bowser has one too, but why would you sit around as Bowser? Hello, Tech. What do you want today? Princess Peach, I have reached a conclusion. A conclusion? I have struggled with whether to obey orders or to speak to you. And I have also struggled with what I should believe. Tech, you don't sound right. What's going on with you? Princess Peach, please escape from this place as quickly as possible. Escape? Tech, what do you mean by that? I mean, why all of a sudden? The data you procured has been analyzed, and something terrible is... No, I will not say, but... I have found out everything about Sir Gratis' plans. Gratis' plans? You mean about conquering the world? Yes, and among those plans was the reason why you are being held here. According to the data... Yeah, damn, all this time could have been used actually escaping. No way, that's impossible, I don't believe it. Yes, everything is true. That is why you must escape from here as fast as possible. But how can I do that, Tech? I mean, I don't even have the slightest idea where I am. I will not hide anything anymore. No, not from you. I will tell you everything. The place where you are currently imprisoned, this is the moon. The moon? You mean the moon that hangs up in the sky at night? That moon? That is correct. But that's unbelievable! How in the world am I supposed to escape? There's a way. You can escape, but you must follow my instructions exactly. But Tech, won't they know that you helped me? Won't you get in trouble? That is inconsequential. I would like you to be safe. That is all that matters. Tech. I am the base's computer. No one will know of your escape if I keep silent. Please do not worry about me. Escape. Escape as quickly as possible. Okay, Tech. But I must inform Mario about all of this before I go. This is no longer just my problem. Understood. Hold it right there, Princess Peach. Eek! You! Tech, you miserable machine. We all know what you're up to, traitor. Sir Gratis, in my most paranoid moments, I never thought my own computer would betray me. But it doesn't really matter in the end, I suppose. Especially since it ends here. You monster, what are you planning to do with him? Gak 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 gak. Only one thing to do with a malfunctioning computer. Cut the circuit and delete all the programs and data that caused the malfunction. Obviously all data relating to Princess Peach must go as well. Yes, we must be absolutely sure nothing like this ever happens again. No, I am normal. There's no malfunction. Pipe down, Tech. X knots. At the same time, press the red buttons on Tech's sides. Got it, sir. Heck, no! Mail. Sent. Princess Peach, I love you. Deletion complete. Tech. Too bad, Princess Peach. Tech is no longer with us. No, you inhuman beast, how could you? Princess Peach, just stop it. This is no time to be worrying about a computer. We have a very important role for you to play now. Yes, very important. No! And that's where that ends for now. That's very abrupt. But on to, Bowser. Bowser, save me! Yikes! Of got no crystal stars, I can't find Princess Peach. Twilight Town was, well, it wasn't exactly glorious. What's going on here? If this keeps up, Mario's gonna steal everything from my grasp, as usual. Your massiveness. We did it! The Magic Koopa Scouts found a suspicious underground chamber. It isn't even on any maps. Yeah, really suspicious. Something must be there. About time. Well done. This is where it all turns around for me. Definitely. The Hammer Bros Battalion is attempting to breach the chamber at the moment. The area is impenetrable. They're scrapping tooth and nail in there. No problem. Direct me there. I'll blast us through. I'm Bowser, baby. This is always weird to me, like, in this cutscene Luigi just shows up and just notices, but also doesn't interact at all besides this. He's just like, okay, bye, not my problem. It's like, thanks Luigi. Ready to roll. And so for one funny thing, stream is also still having issues, so again, if chat is delayed, you can refresh. Hopefully catch it back up. Again, I don't know what's happening with my internet today. Everything else seems fine, it's just for some reason, I'm having issues on Twitch specifically. Obviously don't ground pound there, that'd be a very bad idea. Doesn't seem too bad on your end, that's good at least. Cause again, it did seem very desynced up, or like timing-wise desynced on my end. Oh good, we finally got the max size of Bowser as the stage ascending, cool. We can also get hit by the X-Naut, which is great. Big Bowser. Can't even fit in the castle. But yeah, the world counter of 3-1 will go up to like 3-2 if you die. It'll just keep going up. That's basically what times you play the indicator. Shiny. Incredible, Lord Bowser. Nothing stood in your way. You couldn't be more super. Please, no problem. I felt right at home. I wonder why. But where are we now? Gracious me, look, Lord Bowser, on the wall behind you. Huh. Hello. Hello, could it be? Ah, yeah, Crystal Star, Advantage Bowser. At last we found one, and now we'll make guitars. Please, chumps. Grr, who's there? Ha 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 ha, don't tell me you don't know the famous Rock Hawk. You little punk weasel, you've got these muscles, you've got this hugeness. Don't ask me how, but you cleared my secret training facility. Not too shabby. I even imported some super freaks up the difficulty level. You're good. Of course, good don't count for squat in this biz, babe. My champ spell is mine. Oh look, what an adorable little weakling. Hi, fella. Weak? Wait, what? Well, tell me something. You ever see a weakling do this? That's way more drawn out in this than in the original, where it's like a BAM instantaneously. Pain. Ouch. Ah, now you're sleeping. I knew you were a weakling. Oh, and there goes the Crystal Star. Whoa, the Crystal Star! Eek, it's split in two. Oh no, no. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Wait, hold the phone. My mighty Lord Bowser, this is just glass. It's a flim-flam, a fake. What are you saying? Use words I know. You, oh, what, the real one? The great, Gonzalez has it. Oh, my aching hair. Feel the rock. I don't know anybody named Gonzalez. Stop speaking riddles, you chicken nugget. God, who do you have to flatten to get a Crystal Star? Who? And that's it for Bowser for a little bit. And back to town we go. I need to do some inventory checking, but we'll do that in a bit. For now, let us proceed. First of all, hi. Oh yeah, that must be from Princess Peach, don't you think? Oh yeah, I know where I'm being held. I now know where I'm being held. I'm on the moon, yes. The moon that floats out in space. And I've learned something even more horrifying. In order to resurrect the monster's spirit, they need my... The moon? Princess Peach is on the moon? Oh, that's good to know, but why would her email be cut off? Oh no, could something have happened to her? Unfortunately, it'll be a bit, because we have a Luigi to talk to. From Eve, thank you. How are you, Mario? This is Eve from Twilight Town. Remember me? After a lot of soul searching, I found I am truly happy. I may not be able to forget the hard times, or even completely remember them, but I've been thinking things over and I believe that my sad past paved the way to my current happiness. Is that deep? Anyway, I can't think about all this stuff all the time. The kids play all day, then they get hungry and cry and scream. So I'm pretty busy all day, every day. The kids would love to see you again, so please drop by the next time you're in the area. Fondly yours, Eve. On a less wholesome note, well, guess what I found in Rapturous Ruins, bro? Yep, a marvelous compass piece. This part of my adventure was actually sort of sad, if you want to know the truth. It's pretty bizarre, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a long story. Well, like I've said, it's a really long story, but here it goes. After journeying deep into the Grimble Forest, I found the dome to Rapturous Ruins. Inside, everything was pure white. You couldn't tell where the floor became walls. Proceeding dead ahead, I found myself in a chamber where a young boy sat. As I approached the boy, someone named Screamy appeared out of nowhere. Screamy said the boy's name was Cranberry and that he'd wake for a child of fate. That didn't make any sense to me, so I started searching quietly for the compass piece. But then it happened, bro. I got a tiny tickle in my nose, and I let out a huge sneeze. Well, Cranberry must have heard it because he opened his eyes right up. He looked at me and smiled, and all of a sudden I could understand his language. Can you believe it? I learned that the boy was the last of an ancient race, the Luffs. He had been there guiding the marvelous compass piece for the last 1,000 years. He told me that the compass is an item with the power to see into the future. The ancient Luff Empire used the power of the compass to rule much of the world. Because of their greed, they were cursed by the compass, and their empire collapsed. To prevent a repeat of their fate, Cranberry broke the compass into 7 parts. He hid 6 and kept 1, putting himself to sleep until a worthy hero woke him. I was that hero, bro. He gave it to me, and then he and the ruins vanished. And then when I added the piece to the compass, it pointed to the far north, where a dreaded Hate Song Tower stands. This time I heard Princess Eclair's voice more clearly than ever before. I will rescue the princess, I will be super, and then I'll... Well, I'll figure the rest out later. Anyway, I headed back here to Rogueport after that. I'm making my final preparations for my final battle now. I'm a little nervous, bro, but that's what I've been up to anyway. Wanna hear about something else? No, I'm good. If you wanna hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around. Hello. I'm Screamy. I'm what future is plotted for us by he who holds the compass. For I must deliver something. Ominous. That's Luigi's pal, Screamy. Screamy creeps me out. I've never seen anyone like that. Where's he from? Until something contradicts it, I'm going to say Daisy's last name is Eclair. Imagine if this is just the origin story of, like, Luigi and Daisy meeting. Then again, she's also the princess of, like, Sassafras Kingdom or something. Sassafras? No. Wait, is that right? I'm second guessing myself now. What the hell is Thrasaland? That's what I'm thinking of. Also, hi KB, welcome on in. Cool, okay. I think we already fought all these guys, so we're just gonna move on. Oh, I'm a silly. Oopsie. Same thing, yeah. That makes sense. I think we already fought these, so, we'll just move on. But again, I'm gonna go get the Shine Sprite I forgot about. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well today. I am doing my best. Sassafras Land, yeah. How painful do you think it would be to be turned into a boat? Like, would that be uncomfortable? I imagine it would be. Alright, so we do have a couple things to get in the hub area before we actually move on to anything else. I also don't know what we're doing time-wise today, because again, I kind of want to do the Pip 100 Trials next time, which would ideally we'll do the start of that next time, because it'll take a whole ass stream to do the Pip 100 Trials more likely than not, so I would like to start with that next time, so I want to end today's stream ready to go at the Pip 100 Trials. But that'll be easier said than done to actually plan out how to actually get to that point. Because we still have the troubles, we still have a lot of stuff we could be doing, but... Will this kill? Okay, cool, we're good. There should be a couple of like shining sprites and stuff. Not shining sprites, but star pieces as well. It looks like there's like one each. Beyond this one that I forgot about last time. Voila! There we go. We should almost be done. There should only be like 1 or 2 more shine sprites, period. There's 1 here, and then 2 more in chapter 7. And that one is at the first level of the underground, so we will get that one later. For now, I want to go to the door and everything, just to get everything set up, the pipe and everything, so I don't have to worry about it later. I also obviously need to upgrade everyone. But yeah, good progress today. Again, I don't know if this will be a 3-hour stream though, depends on how much we get done here, I suppose. We could just leave off wherever, if it means being set up for next time, but... part of me would almost like to just be ready and raring to go for the pit. So we might get like partway through the troubles and bail, but that would be very awkward, so... I'll make a decision at some point. Anyway, door time. Only 1 more to go. Again, I really do like how all the partners are out for this. I want to say on GameCube they would come out for the final one, but not like everyone. But it's like really cool getting to see the party grow also. So hey, what a quinky dink, huh? Turns out the final Crystal Star is where we need to go anyway. What a coinky-dink! The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. Is that right? According to the map, the last crystal star is... It can't be! I mean... If what this map indicates is true, the location of the final crystal star is... the moon. The moon? Isn't Princess Peach also on the moon? The problem here is, how does one get to the moon? Quite a conundrum. Give me a moment to look into this. Excuse me, please. This shouldn't take long. Looking into this may take a little time, so come back in a bit, alright? So the actual prereq for this is to just... Oh, hi. Zip Toad verified. What's up, Super Sleuth? I heard you uncovered my imposter. You're the best, man. Seriously. See? When you get to be as big a star as Zip Toad, these sorts of things happen all the time. It's the biz. But man alive, for a no-name like you to brave danger and find my imposter reminds me of a younger, yet less successful me. He's still kind of an asshole. Yeah, as for me, I'm headed to Toad Town to film my next leading role, the soon-to-be hit film on Golden Toad 2. It'll be huge. I hear you're on an adventure or something, so I'll leave you with a line from my last flick, The Toad Warrior. You're cool, baby, but I'm cooler. Best of luck, kid. The superstar, the real Zip Toad. Why the hell is Junior Troopa here? And also, like, they had to, like, re-render Junior Troopa just for this slight cameo. It's rather impressive, actually. Given that all the photos line up. Important thing from Frankie. I'm looking for something. Can't say exactly what here, but I can tell you in person. I'll be waiting on the west side of Rogueport. You do me this favor, and I'll thank you with a member's card for Pianta Parlor. Want to take on Frankie's trouble? Yeah. So one funny thing is, in the NTSC version of the game, the item for this quest is in a different spot than every other version of the game, and the Switch version actually also goes back to the original placement. It actually might be that in the European version, I do not know. Because I know only in the NTSC version they made it this next quest a little bit easier. Yeah, we're gonna be skipping the cutscenes just because we've seen them so many times already. Gotta move on. Again, Miss Mouse will be the only one not leveled up, but whatever. But also, this does tell me that I'm on pace, because there's 3 more Shine Sprites, period, that we haven't collected. So that means I am Gucci. I'm good to go. But yeah, the kingdom is like the Waffle Kingdom, so it's like... I wonder where the Waffle Kingdom is relative to everything, because, like, they never talk about it in any other games, obviously. We don't have any shines. Oh, wait, we do. Okay. Yep, Bobbery. So yeah, going forward, I use Gimbella for toweling, and a lot of the Pip 100 trials is going to be Vivian and Bobbery, most likely. So those 3 partners are my mains. Everyone else is good in their own ways. Obviously, some are better than others, but we'll keep Yoshi out because we need them anyway. And away we go. There's also this big-ass chest up here. We can actually knock down, like so. This feels familiar. Then you got an Ultra Hammer. Hi, it's me again, Toadette. Nice to see you again. Way to find the Ultra Hammer. Now your hammer will have even more attack power. You can also use a new hammer technique. Let's practice it right away. It's just like this with the Super Hammer, so no prob. Hold down B and rotate the left control stick until your body gets twisty, and release B to use your Ultra Hammer. Remember to twist a lot before releasing B, okay? Hold down B and rotate the left control stick, then release B to use your Ultra Hammer. Voila! Way to go, you got it. Are you clear on the controls? All good. Alright, you mastered the Ultra Hammer. Using your Ultra Hammer, you can even break blocks made out of stuff like this. Swing it like normal to break smaller stuff, but you use the method I taught you to break bigger things, okay? And you can use the Ultra Hammer in battle, too. This is kinda sad. This is the last time we'll get to see you, Mario. Definitely say Princess Peach, okay? And be careful on your quest, okay? Aw, poor Toadette. The chest will despawn eventually, I'm pretty sure. Also, quickly peeking in here, might as well buy this. This month's bestseller, cool. Did I sell the Keel Mango? Thank God I didn't. I think it's the gold leaf. If not, this will be very awkward in a little bit. But you'll see shortly. I'm actually trying to remember what the other quest is for this chapter. Don Pianta retires Frankie to take the mantle. Get a fat envelope ready. Graffiti Corner. Oh, Curse Corner. Oh boy, are you glad you didn't read my journal? Whew. The Ghost in Cabin 4. Wait, if your soul is bound to that train car, how did you get here to write something on the board? The actual answer is don't question it. It's a Mario game. It's not that deep. You're taking all my trouble? Well, I'm glad somebody tight-lipped, that's all. See, after returning from Key, I lost my wedding ring. You believe that? And I can't really look for it in front of Francesca, so you gotta find it. I know I lost it after I got back to Rogueport, so it's somewhere in town for sure. If she finds out, I'll be yelling, I love you a billion times, so you gotta do this. Oh, as if 100 wasn't bad enough. Okay, here's the thing. In the GameCube American version, again, can't speak for PAL versions of the game, but all you had to do was go over here. It was just like in this little corner, right here. In the Japanese version, and by extension, the Switch version now, it is actually up here. Apparently it's also like very notoriously glitchy. You got a wedding ring, a pricey ring, the symbol of Frankie and Francesca's love. You can basically use it to, like, preemptively finish any quest, somehow, using a glitch in the Japanese version. I don't remember how that works. I just saw something about that in passing, real quick. Again, I'm not sure if we'll get through all the troubles in half an hour. Well, I'll do my best. You found it. My ring! Thanks, Mario, from the bottom of my heart. Now take this reward. You got a gold card, a member's card that lets you play the Tube Mode game. I haven't even been able to look in the eye lately, I kinda miss it now. So if you'll excuse me... Fanny, aww. Very dysfunctional, but very cute. In a way. Just like me, for real, for real. So, wait, there are 3 here, oh no, I just remembered the chairs. This will make sense in a hot minute, but... Got these ingredients from Chef Shimmy. I need some ingredients for cooking food that ravishes the senses. I need 3 things, a golden leaf, a mystic egg, and a killer mango. I'm waiting on board the XS Express for your very prompt help. We have 2 of the 3, so we gotta get the other one. The fastest way to do so is to use the pipe. I mean, we gotta open this up anyway, because there's the Ultra Hammer block we can now deal with. I remember when the remake was originally being rumored, because let's be real, internet's gonna internet. There were internet rumors for a long-ass time about, are they gonna remake Thousand Year Door someday? Fun thing, during the timing of Color Splash, one of the producers mentioned, like, looking into the possibility of remaking Thousand Year Door, but it didn't actually materialize for another, like, 8 years after that, because game development takes a while, and they're also making Origami King already, probably. But it's like everyone just loses faith immediately. It's like, oh, well, they're making Origami King, so clearly they're never gonna remake Thousand Year Door because they hate Paper Mario fans. When just a little bit later, then they do the thing. Got an FP Plus badge. Cool. This one. I do feel like gaming fans in general tend to have a little bit of an entitlement issue in terms of, like, if they don't make the thing that I want them to make, they must hate me personally. Like, this is a weirdly common attitude I see from, like, gaming-related discussions. I find it extremely fascinating. Punio's always getting in trouble with the Elder. It's no fun for me. Hey, Mario, can't you play with me instead? Sure, kid. Yes! Okay, this is so awesome. Ready to play Stump Patoonie? You ask me any question you want. There isn't a question I can't answer, come on. Create an easy question that Patoonie can answer. Mario likes... which person the most? The person Mario likes the most? Hehe, I know that. You can't stump Patoonie. Mario likes Princess Peach the most. Hehe, am I right? Yes, I'm right. See, Patoonie knows the answers to everything. Ooh, that was fun. Thanks for playing with me. Here's a present. You got a mystic egg, a weird egg that Patoonie gave you. Replenishes 5 HP. Please play again sometime. If you want 100% this game, getting all the recipes, you will become sick of this game after a bit, because it's the same answer every time. Anything else will just confuse her, and she won't give you anything. So it's like, you have to play it the same, like, the right way every time, quote unquote. Oh shoot, that's after chapter 7. I just remembered another quest, but we actually don't have that one yet. So, for the sake of attempting, keyword attempting to be efficient, we're gonna go this way. As in, we're going to take the train from here to Rogueport, since we were, like, in the pipe anyway. That's an XS Express train bound to Rogueport. Would you like to board this time, sir? Your ticket seems to be in order. Please watch your step as you board. So, they also let you skip things in this game, compared to the original. All aboard! Like, in the original, you have to, like, go to sleep 3 times. But in the remake, they actually let you, like, just skip the Riverside stop if you don't want it. Which is great in a case like this, where if you want one item, or, like, one mission, then you can just cut to the chase. Use the door, Mario, please. And also the people change out, so we actually have different, like, NPCs, but we'll just gonna move on. Hello, yes, hello to you. Thank you for accepting my request. I need 3 ingredients. A golden leaf, a mystic egg, and a killed mango. Each one has an exotic taste and aroma that will enhance my mushroom dishes. Have you found them for me? Yep. That shining golden leaf. This is it, thank you much. That puzzling mystic egg. This is it, thank you much. That colorful killed mango, this is it, thank you much. Now I have all the ingredients. They call to my palate and my skill, begging me to turn them into delicacies. Thank you much, my friend. This is your reward. Nice 40 coins. You solved the trouble. You know, I realized with their, like, broken English, and also being a chef, is Chef Shimi the Jamacrado berry of Paper Mario, or vice versa? And this is like the weirdest deep cut. But yeah, you can just skip all the way. How long do you want to rest? You can just go straight to Rogueport and skip Riverside entirely. They actually shorten it anyway, so if you sleep, it'll just go to the next stop, basically. So they already streamline it a little bit, but... personally, I like this a lot. Attention all passengers, we will soon arrive at our final destination, Rogueport. Sweet. Yeah, we already saw this actually, so we're just gonna move on. Though actually with the fade out and fade back in from the loading, it's actually not that much faster. Attention all passengers, now arriving at Rogueport. Please watch your step and be sure to take all of your belongings with you. And thank you for choosing the XS Express. Yeah, we're gonna be pushing it, but we might be able to get through all the troubles before the next 20 minutes. This shouldn't take that long. Fingers crossed. My brain is shutting down a little bit at the moment. I was trying to think of what I was trying to say. We're also gonna cheese one thing, because, like, there's a passcode coming up. Oh, hi. Professor Frankly has to be done with his research by now. Let's go check. Oh my god, Goombella jump scare. That really threw me off for some reason. Like, oh my god, is my button auto-pressing or something? Like, what happened? Like, oh no. It's fine. Anyway, I need my magazine from Toodles. I lent a magazine to Miss Jolene, and now I need it back, and rather quickly. Please meet me at my vacation home in Posh Heights. Would you wonderful trouble solver? If I return my magazine to you, I'll thank you with a member's card for Pianta Parlor. Cool. So again, this is another one that is a little bit faster, because you don't have to ride the blimp. Again, a lot of things were streamlined in this remake, and I'm very happy about that, to be honest. As someone who definitely feels like these games can have a fair amount of padding if you want to do everything. Especially the cooking quests can take a long ass time if you have to like manually go through everything. As someone who has 100% of the game in both versions. So yeah, being able to just quickly go to a hub with all the warp pipes is great. Mind you, this one is the original placement, I'm pretty sure. However, some of these are just kind of far away from where you actually want to be, so it's like Toodle's house is all the way over here, so it does take a bit to actually get this. So accepting my request for aid with my little trouble, you delightful man you. I just decided I very much want to read a magazine I lent to Jolene, but she lives in Glitzville, and that's very far from here as you know. Can you go get it for me, you resourceful wizard you? Jolene should be in the promoter's office at the Glitz Pit. Thanks, you're fabulous, dear. I will say another thing is a lot of these quests are just fetch quests. Like, these aren't like brilliant. Yeah, this isn't brilliant quest design by any means. It's like serviceable, but also just kind of like padding a little bit. And again, though, you could just skip ahead. Like, they actually change it so like they'll say, okay, we have a members card for this one. So it's like hypothetically, you can do the math essentially and be like, well, if this one says you will get a members card and that one doesn't, then I won't bother. So yeah, you can't be a little bit choosy. Thought she lived in Florida? Oh. I feel like that's a reference I'm not understanding for some reason. Anyway, off to Jolene's office once more. I'm a little bit bummed we ended- oh hi! Mario, my friend, you came! Thanks to you, I've been able to thrill my fans once again as Prince Mush. I'd love to show you my appreciation by fighting you. If you're up for it, just enter my exhibition match. So again, the prereq for that is... Miss Jolene is just inside. Ah, Jojo, yeah, I've never seen Jojo. Do you need something? Toodle's magazine? Oh yes, I know the one. Alright, I'll return it soon. I have to return it now? But that magazine! Okay, fine, give me a moment. Don't get the wrong idea, I borrowed this magazine as a promoter, that's all. I needed to see what the fuss was about, it's not like I follow fads or anything. You got a wrestling magazine, a magazine that Jolene returned, delivered to Toodles. What is in this magazine? Is it a case of like she's reading the magazine for the articles? Is that what they're implying here? We will do the exhibition match at the end of the playthrough because I will get bodied. So I want to make sure I am in tip-top fighting shape for that, and thus I want specific badges and a very specific build to try to make that fight less of a pain in the ass. Reminder, in the remake, if you want to 100% the game, you will have to beat the Pit of 100 Trials twice. So that's also very important to actually note. That's why I want to do it now, so there's a buffer, because depending on how things go, you might have to just wait in real time for a thing to prompt. So that's why I want to get this pit run done, so I don't have to wait out a timer when we're in Chapter 8. It'll just be done when we get to post-game. Maybe even before post-game. I mean, I don't want to do it again for a bit, but still. Well, I want to show off the secret bosses, at least. Did you get the magazine from Jolene, you wonderful man you? What the hell is her deal? Yes, this is the magazine I lent to Jolene, alright. You are a true hero. Thank you. Here's my thanks to you. You got a platinum card, a member's card that lets you play the boat mode game. This magazine is very popular among certain celebrities. Everyone who is anyone has been spotted in a cafe with it under one arm. What is in the magazine, though? I am thinking we have time to do this, and also maybe even get the star piece and Shrine Sprite we're missing in the underground. Like, this is going pretty fast, I would say. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay today. Again, this will probably be a shorter stream just because if we actually do what I want to do, we'll be here for another 3 hours. So, for my health, I am going to save the Pit of 100 Trials for next stream we do Thousand Door. And again, for extremely obvious reasons, I don't want to, like, start the Pit of 100 Trials tonight. Anyway, security code from the businessman. I forgot the code to my briefcase. I'll be sacked for this for sure. Meet me in front of the hot dog stand in Glitzville. Again, this was the plan all along for today, is to do a shorter stream. It just kind of worked out. This, like, if I was gonna do a shorter stream today, this would be a good day for it. No, other pipe. So yeah, there are 2 more Shine Sprites that we could... 1 more Shine Sprite and 1 more Star Piece we can actually get. And I'm just assuming I have all the Star Pieces. I might talk to Merlene or Merlovely, whichever one it is. Part of me almost wants to take time to refresh that spell, but also, like... we've barely gotten to do anything with that, to be honest. Actually, no, that 1 Star Piece is, like, a lot of work to get, so I don't know if we'll do that in the next 10 minutes. Anyway, hi. Ah, you're that fellow, so you're the one that accepted my request. Well, here's the thing, I forgot the code from the lock on my briefcase, and the prototype of our company's new product is inside. This is a big deal. If I don't figure out how to get into that briefcase, I'll be sacked for sure. About that briefcase code, see, I'm a real chair fanatic, yeah? Like anything you sit on. I used the number of chairs in the houses I visited on business as the code. Don't judge me, I know it's weird. You gotta visit those places and count the chairs. The code has 4 digits, so here are the locations of the chairs. Ready? The first is Coops' house in Petalburg. Why did he visit Coops? The second is Flurry's house in the Bogley Woods. The third is Don Pianta's office in Rogueport. The fourth is Toodle's house in Poshley Heights. Oh, and I counted the sweet, sweet chair in her lovely garden also. What is your deal? I know it's a lot, but please help. And remember, a chair is anything you sit on. I mean, I'm not gonna judge. Did you find out the code for my briefcase? Sure thing, chair guy. What's the first number? How many wonderful chairs were in Coops' house in Petalburg? 2. Okay, now the second number. How many gorgeous chairs were in Flurry's house in the Bogley Woods? It is apparently 6. Okay, now the third number. How many odd marvelous chairs were in Don Pianta's office in Rogueport? Also 2. And finally, here we go, the last number. How many incredible chairs were found around Toodle's house in Poshley Heights? This is apparently 5? Ah, and opened, yes, thank you so very much. Maybe I can keep my job. I'll try to remember it from now on. Hold on a second. Excuse me, good sir. What? Sorry. We were going to combine my company's famous hot sauce with this stand's hot dogs. We were going to call it the hottest dog. I was sure it'd be a hit. Huh? I shouldn't give up so easily. Yeah, maybe you're right. Okay, I'll do it. I'll just have to convince the hot dog guy. I'm on it. I won't leave this place until I convince him. Wow, thanks for all your help. Here's your reward. You got hot sauce. A popular hot sauce with a captivating spiciness that'll make you charged. It's my company's top item, our famous hot sauce. I have tons of the stuff, so just ask me if you want some. See you later. This is also used for cooking. Fun thing, the hottest dog was not a recipe in the original. They added it to the remake. So if you want to make a hottest dog, you can now do so. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, why didn't they ever do that in the original? Okay, can I get a star piece, a shine sprite, and prepped for the Pit of 100 Trials in 10 minutes? If I hustle, maybe. I'm also just going to accept the trouble now, since we're here. It just kind of makes sense to do this. I also might gear up while we're here. In town. Help my daddy from Pine Tea Jr. I need you to save my dad. I'll be waiting at the entrance to the Pit of 100 Trials beneath Rogueport. If you help me, I'll give you a treasure as a reward. And my treasure as a reward. A member's card for Pianta Parlor. This is like the first card, the second card. The first one is from Kapuk. So there's something kind of ironic about getting the last one first, actually. Yeah, just gonna make a quick stop in here, swap out a few things. Real quick. The only problem is there's very limited space in both, so we'll store the hot sauce. And maybe the maple syrup. I'm gonna take out 2 of the life shrooms. Well, actually, yeah, we'll take out both. And I think I'll also take out the 2 of the wacka bumps. That should give us a decent fighting chance. Just deciding if there's anything else I want to store. Maybe 1 or 2 of these. I don't know how much the gradual syrup is going to help, or these two, frankly. I don't think I'll need the ultra mushrooms. I might take another one of these, at the very least. I might leave some room. Like, I'll leave 1 space just in case I find an item along the way, because that is possible. Alright, so that's all set up, hopefully. So again, we could get 2 things really quickly in the underground, so we're gonna give it a shot. One is on the east side, it looks like, which requires the spring jump, from what I can tell. So we need to go over here, fly over. There's also a badge up there, too. Yeah, there's this pipe here. We'll get that on the way back. There should also be 1 more shine sprite, too. In the other area. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get. I actually don't know if I want to get that one, since we're on a bit of a small time crunch for the ad break. Again, maybe I'm just being a little, like, I don't know, uptight about making it before the ad break. I don't need to actually rush this much, probably. But up here, we have this little shine sprite and this little hammock. Very cute. But yeah, next stream will be interesting. Given my estimates, the entire stream will probably be the pit, by the way. So we'll probably get no story progress next time. Or very little. We might talk to Frankly about our next stop, and that's basically it in terms of story progress. Unless we just fly through the Pit of 100 Trials and do it in like 2 hours, but I'm kind of not counting on it, because it is, you know, it is originally supposed to be the big end game bonus hard thing in the game. Anyway, you got a defense plus P badge. Boost your partner's defense by 1. I also don't think Dazzle will have anything of particular interest, but we can check along the way. Also, they added 2 hidden blocks on one of the rooftops over here. Like, on the roof to the left, they actually add a hidden block. 2 hidden blocks, but again, we're kind of full up on item space, so we'll actually save those for later. I'm not sure how you're supposed to know that unless you have Miss Mouse with you. All we gotta do is jump down. Ooh, okay. I thought I overshot for a moment. But that basically sets us up for that. We'll have Goombella, because we do need to tattle quite a few things. Item Hawk actually might be good. Everything else is just kind of a shrug, but I'll buy him out just to say we have all the badges and everything. I think we already have a Happy Heart from like an enemy drop or something, so I'll get Peekaboo. You still need to tattle things if you want them logged, but Peekaboo is great if you don't care about tattling and just want to know the HP values of characters. But I do like tattling, so it's less helpful for me. But yeah, I'll try to remember to get the items on the rooftop another time, but we are full up at the moment. But yeah, we actually got through that really fast. I'm actually very happy about that. We might end up fighting these enemies here, just because they're in the way. Okay, barely sneaked by. Cool, cool. Also, while we are here... oh, hi. That tells me I actually activated the quest. That's good. You took one of my trouble? Oh, thank the stars. This is just terrible. My dad went to the pit of 100 trials, and he never came out. He lost his job and said the only way to support us was the pit's treasure. But I don't need treasure. I just want my dad back. Please help him. Okay. Since we have a little moment here, what do I want equipped for this? Actually, another question is, what do I even have equipped now? We have a lot of pretty luckies. We have Flower Finder, that's why we're getting so much FP. Spike Shield we don't really need. I feel like the math isn't mathing. One sec. Okay, you can sort by equipped. Wow, we really don't have much equipped at the moment. Like, very little. How much is the Heartfinder badge? That is what I want to know. Heartfinder's 3 also, that might not be bad. Power Plus would be great, but it also takes a lot of points. Yeah, it takes 6. So on the next level up, I might consider swapping in a Power Plus, if I remember, because, you know, tall ask. Alternatively, I could unequip something else, but I kind of like the other stuff I have. Again, a very minimalist setup, and yet, this is kind of what works for me, usually. In the original GameCube version, I almost never used Quick Change, just because it takes 7. But I think Flower Finder will help us immensely, with survivability. Again, the only other temptations are to unequip these two, because our attack stats are decent, and then equip a Power Plus. That's like the only other thing I'm like mildly considering of our current setup. But I think I'll leave that for now, and I think I'll also... What's the other one I just unequipped? Multi-mounts? Yeah, I might also equip, something else too. But I'm trying to decide what. HP Drain wouldn't be bad, but it drops our attack power. Maybe like one of these two. Like, we'll have these just on. Because that is helpful to actually have, like, when you have spiked or ice enemies, I might not remember to actually equip those otherwise, but we'll see.